All right, just a quick video to talk about the 3-and-2 breakout and a regroup drill because the drawings can be a little bit confusing, so I want to just at least walk through it. So what we're looking here is a simple drill, and we want to do this drill and repeat for a couple reasons. One is to really get the flow of timing on the breakout. Obviously to learn how to regroup because we're going to use that in a lot of other drills, but also attacking the zone. Right now we're kind of doing a haphazard job and just basically hoping that the defensive side gives us something as opposed to us taking something. So we're going to start with the forwards and the D out by the blue line most likely. Maybe in the beginning we'll have them in position, but this is where they're going to end up in position. So the coach is going to dump the puck in. The D on the left side is going to pick up the puck, do a simple bank across off the boards to the defensive partner. Defensive partner passes up to the winger. At that point, we're going to have the center curling. We're going to really work on the timing of that so that they arrive at the right time. There's going to be a pass from that forward to the center, and from the center across to the third forward. And at this stage, we just look like we're breaking out of the zone, right? From here, we're going to turn it into a regroup. So the person that ended up with the puck is forward 3. We can add some passing up in the neutral zone, but essentially what you're going to want to see is that forward 3 curling around, the second forward curling around this way, right? And the center just coming up and curling back into the zone. The key at this stage on the regroup is we want the D to push up and get to the point where they're meeting the play, and then coming backwards, we want them all the way out above the top of the circle and not just in the slot. So they're probably even further up here. And then the other thing is we want the players to come in onside together as a unit, and then we'll create our spacing once they get into the zone or as they cross the blue line. The third piece of this, it's a little bit drawn different on this F2, but essentially what you see is we had the forward 3 coming in with a puck. The forward 2 was coming in this way, okay? The arrow that's drawn there is more of an indication of where they end up. And then the center, and it could be any forward, but whoever ends up in the center position in here, we want them driving the net as hard as they can. What this is going to do is it's very confusing on D. Either one of the D is going to take the forward of the puck, and the second D is going to drop back and overplay this forward driving the net. A lot of times both D end up going to the forward that's driving the net and get confused. Or this D will just let that forward go right here and just come out and play the high forward. But you look, we have a really solid triangle right here between F3, F1, and F2. And F3 with a puck is either going to have a chance to drive the net and shoot, pass it across to F1, or drop it to a wide open F2. Okay, so it gives 3 good options, but the key is going to be the center driving the net. Without that, you tend to have the 2 wide sides driving the net, and they don't get quite the same amount of respect as if you drive down the center. So they drive the net, the F3 makes a decision, either shoot, pass to F1, pass to F2, and usually they're going to end up with a good shot of net, and the more we repeat this, the better they're going to get at actually executing on this and be able to execute it in the game.